Exercise 4. At the reception desk in a hotel. Listen to the conversation and fill in the missing information.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. My name is Arthur Collins. I believe you have a room reserved for me.
Just a moment, Mr. Collins. Let me see. Collins. Yes. Mr. Collins, you booked a single room 3 days ago. Is that right?
Yes, that's right.
Mr. Collins, your room number is 405 on the 4th floor. Would you fill in this form, please?
Certainly.
How long do you intend to stay in the hotel, Mr. Collins?
Let me see. Today is Monday, and probably I'm going to leave on Friday morning.
On Friday morning, I see.
Oh, excuse me. Where shall I put my passport number?
Just at the bottom. That's right. Thank you.
Oh, would you please wake me up at 7:10 in the morning, please?
7:10. Certainly. Porter, please take Mr. Collins' suitcase to his room. Mr. Collins, please follow him.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Exercise 5. Christmas Activities. Listen to the talk and complete the notes. Write no more than 3 words for each answer.
The Christmas season begins very early in Britain. By the end of October, you may see Christmas decorations in the streets and Christmas cards and gifts in the shops. Traditionally, people start to decorate their houses a week or two before the 25th of December, which is Christmas Day. There are a lot of traditions connected with Christmas. The most important one is the giving of presents. Family members wrap up their gifts and leave them at the bottom of the Christmas tree to be found on Christmas morning. Children leave a long sock or stocking at the end of their bed on Christmas Eve, the 24th of December, hoping that Father Christmas will come down the chimney during the night and bring them small presents, fruit, and nuts. They are not usually disappointed. Sometimes on Christmas Day, the family will sit down to a big turkey dinner and Christmas pudding. Later, in the afternoon, they may watch the Queen on television as she delivers her traditional Christmas message to the United Kingdom and the Commonwealth. If they have room for even more food, they may enjoy a piece of Christmas cake or eat a hot mince pie. The 26th of December is also a public holiday, Boxing Day, and this is the time to visit friends and relatives or watch football.
Exercise 6. Trip to Stonehenge. Listen to the conversation and fill in the missing information in the notes below. Hi, Sue. How was your weekend?
Oh, really good. I went to Stonehenge with my host family.
Stonehenge?
Yes, that's right. Have you ever been there?
Yes, I went there last month. I really enjoyed it.
Me too. Stonehenge is the best known and probably the most remarkable of prehistoric remains in the UK.
Yes, it has stood on Salisbury Plain for about 4,000 years. You know, there have been many different theories about its original use.
Yes, I know. My host father told me that one of the theories is that it was a place from where stars and planets could be observed.
Yes, but no one is really certain why it was built. One of the things people have discovered is the positions of some of the stones relate to the movements of the sun and moon. so that the stones could be used as a calendar.
That's interesting.
Did you go to Oxford too? It's not far from Stonehenge.
No, we didn't because of the time. My host family had to be back before 3 in the afternoon.
Oh, what a pity. You should go sometime. It's very interesting too.
Yes, I hope I can sometime. Exercise 13. Trip to Belfast. Listen to the talk and fill in the missing information in the notes below.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Belfast. Now I will give you some information about Belfast. Belfast is one of the youngest capital cities in the world, and it has grown incredibly fast. Today, the city has a population of 400,000, nearly a third of the entire population of Northern Ireland. But in the 17th century, it was only a village. Then, during the 19th century, the development of industries like linen, rope-making, engineering, tobacco, and the sea trade doubled the town's size every 10 years. The city is well known for shipbuilding. It was here that the Titanic was built and sent out on her fatal maiden voyage. Here is your brief tour around Belfast. This morning you will visit an art gallery, Belfast Cathedral, and City Hall. This afternoon you will visit the zoo, and this evening you will go to a concert at Ulster Hall. Tomorrow morning, you will visit Ulster Museum and see 9,000 years of human history in Ireland and the gold treasure of the 16th century Spanish warship which was recovered off the coast of Antrim in 1968. In the afternoon, you will go to the Botanic Gardens and you will walk among rare plants. Some of the tropical plants are 100 years old. And then you will visit the Palm House. It was built in 1850. You will have a free evening, so you can go to some local pubs. It's possible for you to find a really friendly atmosphere and enjoy some Irish folk music there. Next morning, at 10, you will leave the hotel and fly back to London. I hope you will enjoy the 2-day tour. Thanks.
Exercise 14. TV and radio. Listen to the talk and complete the notes below. Watching television is one of the great British pastimes. Broadcasting in the United Kingdom is controlled by the British Broadcasting Corporation, known as the BBC, and the Independent Broadcasting Authority, known as IBA. The BBC receives its income from the government. The IBA earns money from private companies advertising. National radio is controlled by the BBC, and listeners can choose between 4 stations. Radio 1 is a pop music station with news and magazine-style programs. Radio 2 plays light music and reports on sport. Radio 3 plays classical music, and Radio 4 has news programs, drama, and general interest programs. There are many local stations, some private and some run by the BBC. Their programs consist mainly of music and local news. The BBC has 2 TV channels. BBC Two has more serious programs and news features. The IBA is responsible for looking after the regional independent TV companies who broadcast their own programs and those they have bought from other regions. There is a break in programs for advertisements about every 15 to 20 minutes. The most recent independent channel is Channel 4, and it has more specialized programs than the main channels. In general, people think the programs offered on British television are of a very high standard. Some people, however, are becoming worried about the amount of violence on TV and the effect this may have on young people.